Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This will be a review on the Sideshow Collectibles 1/6 scale Pennywise figure that's just been released from the classic miniseries It. Now I got mine from madabouthorror.co.uk. They got them in really quickly and I did hesitate on this for a day, and then I decided it was probably best just to bite the bullet because it's not a cheap figure. I was quite surprised how much he cost, but he's only going to get more expensive. Once he sells out and your only option is eBay and places like that, he's going to be double the price probably. So I decided to bite the bullet and get him. I don't think there's going to be any regrets with this one. I saw the little short videos that the Sideshow were putting out of this piece once it was released, and it does look very, very impressive. And he's so iconic, you have to have Tim Curry as Pennywise in your horror icon collection. So yep, that's where I got mine, Mad About Horror. They got them in right now, so if you want to get it, that's a good place to go. I have to say, I do love these Sideshow boxes they've been doing lately with the figures. They're just as big as they need to be. They don't take up too much space, and the art design, you know, the choice with this VHS style slipcover look is just perfection. The Lost Boys David from Sideshow, I have that one reviewed on the channel, and that box is the same kind of design as this. I really wish I had the space to display the box with the figure. But yeah, these boxes, man, they really are nice. And the Beetlejuice figure box is, oh, that one is gorgeous. Don't really need Beetlejuice in the collection, but I'd buy it just for the box if I could. So, yeah, we'll see about that one. Alright, beautiful box. We'll just give you a quick look at the back of the box here and all the different things it's telling you. Your every fear, all in one deadly enemy. And I can literally hear him saying that line there at the top. I'm every nightmare you've ever had. I'm your worst dream come true. I can hear his voice saying that. Do you have a taste for fear? Sideshow presents Pennywise 1/6 scale figure inspired by the It 1990 television miniseries. This iconic horror collectible, underlined horror collectible, is everything you were ever afraid of. The Pennywise 6 scale figure features a detailed likeness to the shape-shifting dancing clown haunting the small town of Derry, Maine. Pennywise wears a tailored fabric costume which includes a loose yellow clown suit, multicolored ruffled collar, bright orange pom-poms, and a blue and purple striped overcoat. Pennywise's chilling presence is completed by two interchangeable portraits, both with thick white face paint and synthetic red hair. While one portrait has a devious smile and calmly sinister expression, the other is pure evil. Red eyes glare above a snarling open mouth lined with sharp, gruesome fangs. Don't you want a balloon? Pennywise 6 scale figure is highly articulated and posable collectible with a variety of ominous accessories based on the hit adaptation. Pennywise carries a paper boat as well as a bouquet of beautiful balloons, including one removable yellow balloon which can be held on its own to help terrorize children. This horror figure also comes with 12 interchangeable hands, swap out white gloves in waving and gesturing poses, set of creepy claws, and more demented details in the honk of a horn. Pennywise can shift from inviting to menacing. It's all part of the act, kids. From head to toe, you can manipulate this otherworldly monster and make your worst nightmares a reality. Okay, you remove the slipcover and you're greeted with a bunch of beautiful colours and one creepy looking figure just staring out through the plastic. That looks amazing already. Wow. Looks very real. And out of all the 1/6 scale figures that could look very real when you first see it through the plastic for the first time, this is a really creepy one to have look this realistic like that. I'm glad he's not looking directly at me right now, he's just staring out. Ugh, and that other head sculpt looks really good too. Oh man, look at the eyes and the teeth. Oh, this is going to be a fun review. And with the base, I'm actually quite happy with this one. Usually they're very, very plain and a bit underwhelming, but this one is quite nicely done. I do wish the IT there was in red, but it's still better than usual. And you can't go wrong with a Sideshow base. They are very good and sturdy, don't take up too much space, and they look nice. So happy with this one. Well, I am blown away. This could be Sideshow Collectibles' best 1/6 scale figure to date, and maybe because I know they've made some incredible Star Wars stuff over the years. But this is everything you get. Even the balloons, man, they're like much heavier than the ones you got with the Hot Toys Pennywise, which we'll compare to later. But that balloon's really light and hollow, and these are pretty damn heavy with metal rods coming out of them. You get a good selection of hands, as well as the more monster-like hands as well. And this second head sculpt here, I can't wait to try that out and have some fun with it. It looks terrifying. I'm just floored. I definitely think this would be in their top 5 best figures ever made from Sideshow. He's really nice quality, like the feel of him in your hand. He's obviously got a lot of padding going on his body, but the hair is like some kind of wool or something. It's very easy to work with. So far, I just changed out one of the hands to get him waving. But let's get into it. Let's have some fun with this thing. Alright, well that is Tim Curry's smile. All the way. The detail on the teeth. These are some of the best teeth I've seen in 1/6 scale. We're talking about Sideshow Collectibles here, no offense, but I'm not used to seeing this level from them, you know. The eyes are pretty damn good. But the teeth, the mouth, that's just super realistic. So, damn. Just keeping up with that competition. You got companies out there, man, doing incredible work, and Sideshow are like, okay, well, here's what we can do. They seem to have really captured Tim Curry's likeness buried within this creature. He's totally in there. I don't think you could get a better likeness than this in a 1/6 scale figure of Pennywise. I know there's a few customs out there. Haven't really seen them up close or paid that much attention to them, but this would take some beating. This is really, really, really good work. Like, the folks who worked on this should be very proud of themselves. This is a labor of love, clearly. You know, it's something they've really put a lot of care into. I've only just got it out of the box, just done a simple pose with it, but just the feeling it's given me as I'm filming it. You only get that once in a while in the collecting world. This is one of those special occasions. No, I'm not even the hugest Pennywise fan. He's really just here to fill out the horror icons. But yeah, this would have been a foolish thing to sleep on or to let pass by. Oh man, when you lift the head up, the likeness is even stronger. I think that's incredible. And I saw a little video from Sideshow where they were saying, I forget the chap's name, but someone who worked on the movie, and he suggested the nose should be slightly more kind of upturned, like a pig. So they've got that. The eyes are great, and you can see his eyebrows under the paint. We'll get a closer look in a little while. But yeah, from every angle so far, pure Tim Curry Pennywise. I was able to get him in a kneeling pose, even though he's got the padding all over him. That's doable. Didn't take much trouble either. Neither did putting the balloon in the hand. That went in there without any issues. And you just wet your finger to tame the hair. When you get any, hairs fraying out to the sides or whatever, you just wet your finger and just tame it. It's easy. And he's pointing at the balloon, kneeling down, and it's a pretty sinister and cool looking pose. And you don't have to worry about anything getting damaged. You could leave him like that for weeks, months, years probably, without any troubles. But I'm surprised he's able to kneel down straight away. I popped off the head, and I think we just remove that, and then we can unzip this and see what's going on. Or maybe you can't, because the pom-poms are attached right on top of the zip. They're not attached to the yellow bit. They're literally either glued or sewn to the exact area of the zip, so I can't unzip it. Don't think I can anyway. Anyway, it's got some big fat suit thing under here, so I was just curious. Alright, now I hope you're strapped in because I'm about to do something to you. If you have the Hot Toys Pennywise Bill Skarsgård version, 1/6 scale figure, you know it comes with that awesome diorama base. You know what I've done. You know what I did. You can pay tribute to the OG and have him peering out of the sewer drain. Tim Curry just peeking out while the modern take, played by Bill Skarsgård, stands on top. How badass is that? Yeah, so because they give you two different head sculpts, just like they did over at Hot Toys with their Pennywise, so you can have Tim Curry down there paying tribute to the original, and you can still have a full Pennywise Sideshow figure on display with the other head sculpt. Because with two such incredible head sculpts, you've got to find a way to get them both out on display. The original and then the remake. I know InArt did a Pennywise, and that one had rooted hair, probably better head sculpts as well. I mean, this one's great, but I don't know, not aging that well when I look at the head sculpts, to be honest, on the Hot Toys figure. Like, I don't know, I think this is good, but I don't know. I mean, compared to what we're seeing over here, that's just another level. Notice how one of the front fangs at the top there is longer than the other. That's a nice little detail. The teeth are insane on this. The eyes, super scary and intense. But yeah, the head fits in there pretty snug in the Hot Toys Pennywise base. I think the Tim Curry sculpt is a bit smaller than the Bill Skarsgård version. Actually, it looks really good from this height. I think because I was looking at it before from below, looking up, maybe it wasn't doing it any favours. This one's still a really good sculpt. Now, I've got to try the more evil looking head sculpt and the monster hands coming out of the sewer drain. That has to be done, so I'm going to do that now. Bloody hell, that's awesome. I was going to go with both of the monster hands, but I think one just kind of, like, imagine it's just drawing back, you know. Plus there's blood in that water from the Hot Toys base as well. That just looks super creepy. Ah! Yes, sir, that is an option for you. Put the Hot Toys Pennywise back on the top and have this at the bottom. It's not as subtle as the first one we saw, but I think this is the one. That's amazing. That is so creepy looking. And while it doesn't connect properly, you can kind of rest the Hot Toys Pennywise head on the Sideshow body, just to screw around with that. But you can't really do it with the other way around. The neck peg on the Hot Toys figure is too thick to go up inside the head of the Sideshow Tim Curry sculpt. But if you remove the peg and just have it sitting on the neck, you can do that. It's really in there, so I can't get my neck peg out at the moment. I'm talking about this. it's really in there, so unfortunately can't show you that properly, but just in case you're curious. Here's a little height comparison between the Sideshow Tim Curry Pennywise and the Hot Toys Bill Skarsgård Pennywise. Not on bases, just standing beside each other. Got him holding on to all the balloons, even added in the yellow one there at the top. Or you could have the yellow balloon in his right hand and he'll be dual wielding balloons. But I keep just getting blown away when I look at it. It's almost got that custom figure vibe to it. The head sculpt is so good. Really very impressed with this one, folks. I know you will be too. Little balloon knots, all nicely sculpted. Metal wires coming down. Well, it's more like a metal rod. They don't bend. Don't try to bend these. But they do a very good job of holding them all together. Let's get a look at the side profile here. Can't get over those teeth and the eyes. Texture of the nose, texture of the skin under the white makeup. Just awesome, folks. Alright, close-up time. Look at those teeth, man, it's ridiculous. The lips, everything's painted so well, sculpted so well. Sideshow definitely upped their game with this one, in a big way. I love the way you can see the sculpted eyebrows under the paint, all the little wrinkles around the eyes. See if I turn it down, the darkness, bring out the wrinkles a little bit more. Crow's feet under the eyes, above the eyes. And a slight difference in the position of the eyebrows that are drawn on in black. His right eyebrow is slightly more raised. It's an incredible job here. And the shape of his head at the top. There's a nice texture on there. Outstanding work. It looks perfect to me. I mean, you can mess with the hair and make it look a bit more, you know, windswept or whatever you want to do to it. Give him a little shake. Get his hair looking a bit more crazy. There we go. A bit more crazy hair. Look at that. No matter what you do with it, always looks brilliant. Alright, let's see this sculpt turning on the rotating base, and then we'll switch out to the more evil one. Just getting Tim Curry all day long with this. Look at that. Incredible. Now in the film, it looked to me like the hair gets shorter as it gets closer to the top of his head. And there's a nice amount of hair here. You can see it's not like he's, you know, got no hair underneath the first couple of layers. It's all there. So I may trim it in time. Who knows? I'm going to go and check the movie some more and decide if I need to do any trimming with the hair, but I don't really think it's necessary at all. They've certainly given you enough to work with, though. It just all comes together so well. Love the colours of the outfit all coming together. Alright, now I've switched out to the other head sculpt. It's going to be difficult deciding, you know, which one to use for your display, but you can just interchange them. They're easy enough to pop on and off. But look at that, man, that is nuts. 1/6 scale game is getting crazy. You know, this competition with all these new companies coming up, making other companies strive, work harder, you know, to stay relevant. It's all just producing these incredible pieces. I mean, I said this has that custom figure kind of vibe to it. It does. Look, it's just nuts. Alright, so we get close up now. And I don't know how I can get any better than this. I mean, right there, that's a poster. You could just print this image right now and just frame it. And I don't think anyone would really, if they're not familiar with the 1/6 scale game, they wouldn't have any reason to assume that's not really him. Look at those teeth. Ugh, the discoloration. Oh, the eyes, man, it's freaking me out. Jesus, I almost passed on this. I thought, I've already got the Hot Toys Skarsgård, Pennywise. I don't need Tim Curry. I've got enough. But no, this is necessary, folks. This is absolutely necessary. Get it before you can't for a reasonable price. It's already expensive, just brand new release price, but you don't want to end up a year or 2 or 3 from now really trying to track this one down to complete your Horror Icons collection and end up paying so much for it. This is incredible. Absolutely incredible. This is the most blown away I've been in a long time, and I've seen some really cool stuff, like the in-art Joaquin Phoenix Joker figures are the next evolution, but this, I'll put it right up along there with them. They've done such a good job, Sideshow, with this one. Jesus. It is so good. Got those monster hands on, and they do a lot for the presence of the figure, which is already incredibly strong, but that is horrific. I mean, that is the last thing some of these kids saw right there. It is a very sad end to those poor little kiddies. You can have them kind of freaking out, like, stop it. Everyone's crowding around saying, you're not scary, I'm not afraid of you. That's how you beat him. You just gotta mean it, you know. I'm not afraid of you, Pennywise. You're just a stupid clown. He'll cover up his ears and scream a bit and bugger off back to wherever he came from. Ooh, no, I was going to say the Creeper in 1/6 scale. I'm thinking of other characters that I do have the Creeper. And we just need a Chucky. We need more 1/6 scale Freddy's. That'd be nice. I did a previous take in case it seems a bit disjointed. I was talking about all the horror figures that we could get in 1/6 scale, but there's not many left. Yeah, Chucky would be nice. More Freddy. We've got plenty of Myers now, thanks to Trick or Treat Studios, and we've got loads of vampires thanks to Caustic Plastic. They're loving the vampires at the moment. NECA are looking after us when it comes to werewolves, but that's a different scale. Yeah. Oh, that just looks beautiful right there. Stunning. Right, I'm going to have to wrap this up now because it's almost midnight and I've still got to edit this and upload it. That's going to take another 6 hours, so another late one for me. Got my girlfriend coming around tomorrow and I'm going to be knackered. And she'll be like, why are you so tired? Because duty calls. And I must review this figure and get it out to you guys out there so you can see it. Sleep be damned. Yeah. Okay folks, I hope you've enjoyed this one. Please hit the like button, it'll help more people find the review, and my channel could always do with a bit of support like that because I just struggle. I don't know why. I believe I put out pretty good videos, but I can't seem to compete with some of the other big dogs out there, but I do my best. So hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram at dknight333. There's almost 20 years worth of content on this channel and it's all of the same level of quality. I always, you know, I won't upload something if I think it's not, you know, meeting my standards. So you got something for everyone on here. You know, forget about it. I wouldn't even know where to begin. But if you're into horror, it's all on the channel. Godzilla, dinosaurs, DC, Marvel, Star Wars, Robocop, Terminator, Aliens, Predator, all that stuff. It's all here. So let me know what you think in the comments, folks. Let me hear from you. What do you think of the figure? I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. It's a beautiful piece. Can't recommend it enough. I urge you to get this. And even if it's your first 1/6 scale figure from the horror genre, this is a beautiful one to start with. 10 out of 10. Sideshow, massive round of applause, standing ovation. You really kicked ass on this one. Fair play to you. Yeah, 10 out of 10. I'll bring you more videos on this in the future, folks, so keep it locked. And I hope you've enjoyed it. I'll see you soon. Take it easy. Bye bye.